My dear brothers and sisters of Tamil Nadu, Vanakkam. On the auspicious occasion of the 79th Independence Day of our nation, I extend my warmest greetings and best wishes to you all. At the outset, I offer my heartfelt tributes to all the freedom fighters and the martyrs, including several thousands from Tamil Nadu, whose sacrifices gave us the independence from the long oppressive colonial rule. On this occasion, I also pay tributes to the martyrs and personnel of the armed forces and security services who gave their ultimate sacrifice, defending the unity and integrity of our nation from external aggressions and internal disturbances, and safeguarded the plural and democratic values of our Constitution, society, and polity. Friends, we are fortunate to be at an epochal moment in our national history and be a witness as well as active participants to the rise of a new Bharat, confidently writing her destiny with the enterprise of her people, the youths, the women, the farmers, the fishermen, the Vishwakarmas, the entrepreneurs, the men and women of science and technologies, industry, medical and healthcare services, academia, art and culture, literature. Friends, under the visionary and dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Bharat has been scripting ever new records of higher achievements in all walks of our social and national life. Bharat continues setting new records of incredible achievements. In the last 1 year, 30 crores of our brothers and sisters have come out of poverty. It is unprecedented in the history of the world. Bharat is not only the fastest growing large economy, but also has become the fourth largest economy of the world. A decade ago, we were the 10th economy. International organizations, including the World Bank, have declared Bharat as one of the most equal societies, the fourth most equal in the world. The world is amazed at the Bharat's model of fast-paced inclusive growth. It is truly Sabka Saath and Sabka Vikas. For the first time, Bharat sent her astronaut to the International Space Station, who stayed there for some 2 weeks and did experiments critical to our ongoing future space missions. Successful space mission and happy return home of our astronaut Subhanshu Shukla filled the nation with joy and pride. In response to brutal killings after identifying their religion of innocent tourists by Pakistani terrorists at Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, Bharat launched Operation Sindhur and convincingly destroyed the terror infrastructures in Pakistan and Pak-occupied Jammu and Kashmir and killed over 100 terrorists. When Pakistan, using the cover of nuclear threat, ventured retaliatory military strikes on Bharat, our military not only neutralized all their drones, missiles, and airplanes in the sky itself, but also inflicted crippling blow to Pak military. Our military destroyed their critical assets, including air bases, compelling Pakistan to plead Bharat for urgent ceasefire. This decisive victory of Bharat in a short, swift, and precise military operation will be remembered and studied for long in the military history of the world. Operation Sindhur demonstrated to the world the strength of Bharat's growing self-reliance in defense and defense technology. Through Operation Sindhur, Bharat also for the first time explicitly stated her policy of zero tolerance to terror attacks and set the new normal, equating terror attack as an act of war which will invite appropriate punitive response on the enemy. Operation Sindhur filled the heart of every Bharatiya with pride. Prime Minister Modi, a devout follower of our great poet Saint Thiru, knows the value of a well-equipped, well-armed and high-morale military. The saint poet taught us, Urupamaind Uranja Velpali Vendan Verikayul Elam Thalai. The Bharatiya military in the last 1 decade has undergone unprecedented transformations, enhancing its structural integration and operational synergy. Creation of the Chief of Defence Staff led to an unprecedented synergy and operational jointness among all the wings of military, Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. Restructuring and reorienting the ordnance factories multiplied their innovative as well as productive capabilities, leading to production of better quality weapons and defense wares. Opening up the defense manufacturing to private sector has significantly augmented our self-reliance in defense. From the dubious distinction of Bharat being the largest arms buyer, today we are exporting military wares to several countries. Some of the public and private sector defense manufacturing industries are located in our own state, Tamil Nadu. Of the 2 defense manufacturing corridors created by the central government, one is in our state, Tamil Nadu. It is a significant boost to innovation and entrepreneurship in our state. It offers great employment opportunities to our Tamil Nadu youth. Friends, for decades, Tamil Nadu has been among the top 6 leading states of Bharat in economic development. Its industrial base is significant. Its infrastructures, rail, road, airports, seaports, and digital are impressive. Its health and education infrastructures are envy of several other states. In our national journey to a Viksit Bharat 2047, Tamil Nadu has a leading and role and responsibility. A developed Tamil Nadu is crucial to a developed Bharat. It is the duty of all of us to contribute our best towards making a developed Tamil Nadu. The central government has been supporting the development of Tamil Nadu in all possible ways, including substantial funding to the state government and also through numerous central government schemes in the state. In building and upgrading physical infrastructure, rail, road, ports and airports in Tamil Nadu. The central government has committed over 2 lakhs crore rupees in recent years. All these have substantially augmented our state's infrastructure, rail, road, ports and airports, improved the ease of living of our people, given boost to our industries and trade, and created employment opportunities for our youth. Besides, several thousand crores have also reached directly to the millions of beneficiaries of our state through numerous welfare schemes of the central government through their bank account. In a boost to medical education and health care, 11 new government medical colleges have been built and inaugurated in the state with central government funding. Friends, Tamil language and cultural heritage is our nation's pride. It is our duty to preserve and promote them. Prime Minister Modi is a great admirer of Tamil language, Tamil culture and heritage. Under his leadership, the central government has taken numerous initiatives for preservation and promotion of Tamil language and culture. A state-of-the-art building for the Central Institute of Classical Tamil has been built in Chennai. The great Thiru has been translated almost in all Bharatiya languages and also in several languages of the world. A Subramania Bharati chair in Banaras Hindu University has been established. A first of its kind Thiruvalluvar Cultural Center is being built in Singapore. A Thiruvalluvar chair has been established at the University of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. A Thiruvalluvar chair of Tamil Studies has been established at the University of Houston, USA. A beautiful Thiruvalluvar statue has been built and installed at Cergy, France. An annual cultural festival, Kasi Tamil Sangamam, is rejuvenating the several thousand years cultural connect of the Tamil people with Kashi. The majestic Chola Sengol, which witnessed the transfer of power from British to independent Bharat, has been ceremonially installed at the new Sansad Bhavan. On the occasion of 1000th birth anniversary of the great Tamil king Rajendra Chola, the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, organized a 5-day cultural festival at Gangai Konda Cholapuram, which attracted enthusiastic public participation. The Honorable Prime Minister Modi also attended the festival, did the sacred puja at the Chola temple with the sacred Ganga water brought by him, and announced his commitment to commemorate the legacy of Rajaraja Chola and Rajendra Chola and build their grand statues. In run-up to the Ramanavami, a 10 days grand cultural festival celebrating the great poet Kambar at his birthplace, Tirlandur, was held by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India. A grand cultural event was also organized celebrating Kambar at Nattarsan Kotai, the Samadhi place of Kambar, on his Samadhi day. Friends, our brothers and sisters engaged in farming, fishing, and dairy are the bedrock of our nation. They are playing a vital role in our nation's development. As our great saint poet Thiruvalluvar said, Uluvar ulagdark ani, agdatrad eluvarei ellam porud. Farmers are the linchpin of the society because it is they who support all others. Given their crucial role and place in our nation's life and economy, protecting their interest is paramount. There are powerful external forces putting a tremendous pressure on Bharat to open our agri market to cheap foreign imports, which will hurt the interest of our farmers, fishermen, and dairy producers. Honorable Prime Minister has made it abundantly clear that he would not allow it to happen. On behalf of farmers, fishermen, and dairy producers of Tamil Nadu, I convey their heartfelt gratitude to Prime Minister Modi for his abiding commitment to protect and promote their interest. My dear brothers and sisters of Tamil Nadu, our human resource is among the finest in the country. Our youth are aspirational and entrepreneurial. Our infrastructure is reasonably sound. We have enormous potential for faster and inclusive development and be the engine of growth for Bharat. There is a huge opportunity cost of a suboptimal development. In order to unleash the energy of our youth and harness their optimal potential, we must wholeheartedly address some of the very serious challenges facing our people. I would like to make a special mention of 4 of them. Number 1, educational and social discrimination of the poor and marginalized. Number 2, alarming rise in suicides. Number 3, a steep rise in rape and other sexual offenses against women and girl children. And number 4, fast spreading drug abuse among our youth. Friends, our state has one of the best education infrastructures in the country, both in public and private sector. For obvious reasons, our public education infrastructure is the only hope for the poor and marginalized. About 60% of our youth study in government-run schools. They are mostly from poor and marginalized sections of society. Sadly, the standards of teaching and learning is sharply declining in these schools. Year on year, the ASER, Annual Status of Education Report, reveal shocking reality that the learning outcome of our students in government schools are far lower than the national average. More than 50% high school students cannot do simple 2 digits addition and subtraction. They cannot even read primary standards textbooks. The learning gap between the socially and economically marginalized and others is sharply widening. In a knowledge-driven economy, the future of our poor and marginalized is getting highly compromised. They are merely passing out with certificates without job opportunities. In absence of appropriate education, they will never be self-reliant and be able to live with dignity. For them, living with social and economic discrimination is becoming their destiny. This is not acceptable and must be corrected. Friends, every other day we read and see media reports of walls being built in villages and schools, separating Dalits from others. Dalits are physically assaulted and at times even killed for their attempt to share the common public space. It is a matter of collective shame that even after 78 years of independence, rampant, humiliating social discrimination practices are prevalent in our state, Tamil Nadu. I have been raising my voice against it from time to time. Once again, I urge you all, especially my young friends, the students, the youth, to take a pledge against social discrimination and remove this blot from our face. Friends, a disturbingly large number of our people, especially the youth of our state, are committing suicides. National Crime Records Bureau's data shows that about 20,000 of our people commit suicide every year. It means over 65 suicides every day. It is indeed shocking. It is the highest in the country. The national average is 12 suicides for 1 lakh population. In Tamil Nadu, it is over 26, more than double the national average. Not only large number of our people are committing suicides, our state stands out as the worst affected even in group suicides. That is the number of families committing suicides. Friends, every suicide, more so of a youth, is not only a devastating family tragedy, but is also a national tragedy. It is a reflection of the prevailing acute social, psychological or economic distress in our society. Urgent remedial measures must be taken to mitigate this alarming situation. Friends, incidents of drug abuse, especially among the youth, is on sharp increase. The noticeable trend is shift from ganja to synthetic drugs. Year on year, sharp increase in seizure of such drugs reveal a very, very disturbing scenario. While the rise in ganja consumption is marginal, there is a steep increase in consumption of synthetic drugs, which are far, far more dangerous and damaging. You can imagine the scale of its prevalence by the quantity of such drugs seized. In 2024, that is last year, seizure of synthetic drugs increased 14 times over the previous years. It is taking a heavy toll, especially on our youth. According to the official data, over 2,000 people, especially the youth of Tamil Nadu, every year are committing suicide due to drug abuse. This deadly menace has to be tackled both on demand and supply side. Greater awareness and a stricter enforcement is needed to curb the demand for drugs. However, tackling the supply side is more difficult because powerful syndicates with alleged patronage of the power that be are behind it. I urge a strict action against all those who are killing our youth and sinking the future of our people and the state for their personal profit. Friends, in recent years, there is sharp increase in the incidence of sexual offences especially POCSO rape cases in our state. According to the official data, there has been over 56% increase in POCSO rape cases in 2024. Incidents of molestation of women have jumped by over 33%. Our sisters and daughters are afraid and feel insecure in coming out of their house. We know that the nation is striving towards women-led development, with increasing participation of women in all aspects of our national life. In our state, Tamil Nadu, our women are enterprising and aspirational. As a chancellor of the state universities, I am witness to the rise of women in education. In most universities, women gold medalists far outnumber the men. However, if our sisters and daughters are scared to come out of their houses to pursue their dreams and enterprise, it will cast a dark shadow over our future. Unprecedented rise in sexual offenses and violence against women is unacceptable, deplorable, and must be curbed with heavy and harsh hand. Friends, each of these is dragging us down and sabotaging our dream of a prosperous and developed state and nation. They must be addressed earnestly and immediately. Friends, the global geopolitical scenario is in a flux. The global economy is facing huge uncertainty. War has spread to the larger part of the world. Naked power play is on display. A large part of humanity, especially the global south, whose voice has been ignored for long, is restive to be heard. In such a challenging time, they are looking to Bharat with expectations to be their voice for a just, equitable, and sustainable world order. Recent years, regional and global initiatives taken by Bharat have inspired their confidence in us and raised their expectations. Bharat is striving hard to create an equitable, just, and sustainable world order. Friends, a Viksit Bharat 2047 is not a mere dream. It is our necessity. It is a global necessity. On this auspicious day, let us take a pledge, wherever we are, whichever walk of life we are in, to commit ourselves in faith and deed to the ideology of nation first. That is, whatever we do so keeping the national interest paramount. I once again wish you all a very happy and fulfilling Independence Day. Nandri, Valaga Tamil, Jai Bharat Mata.